everybody, here I am. It's Tuesday and I'm actually on time, which is pretty amazing. So I've had a lot of questions, not surprisingly, since summer is kind of our busy season and when we see the most listings. We have had a lot of questions about curb appeal. So I will tell you what a dear friend told me when I first bought my first house. And I said, how do I get a gorgeous front yard like yours? And he said, you plant a bunch of stuff and then wait 10 years. So that's really what you do. That's number one. But number two, there are a few things to avoid. I know it's hard to believe, and I know it's a pain in the butt, because when everybody's all excited, you want to run out to the nursery and buy a bunch of plants and just throw them in the garden. But the problem is if you guys don't have a plan, then all of a sudden they're too scrunched together. This one dies because it's in the wrong soil. This one dies because it's in too much heat. And so you really, as much as it's not very fun, you kind of have to come up with a plan for the yard before you start adding all those plants. That would be the biggest thing. I'd say try and figure out a plan. Even if, what I usually recommend with people, my buyers that first buy a house, you want to watch your house for about a year, because you need to know what spots are sunny, what spots are shade, whether there's a big tree that shades the backyard but keeps the underneath soil really dry. You need to know all that stuff before you go spending a bunch of money on all these plants you love and they all die, which, by the way, is what I did on my first house. And it's fine, you can do it that way, but it's just not very effective. But if you're selling your house tomorrow, a few big tips obviously is edge the sidewalk, edge the path up to the house, edge the driveway if you have one. That goes such a long way to making the house just look crisp and clean and well cared for. And then mulch. Those would be the two big things I would say. If you don't have 10 years or even a year to make your house look beautiful, your exterior, then it would be mulch and trimming. Obviously, trimming plants up, perennials, so they have sort of a nice natural habit, but they're up off the ground is great. But mulch and edging goes a long, long way. I have a few favorite nurseries that I love to go hang out in. Obviously, Portland Nursery is great. Garden Fever is one of my favorites. Pistols is Matt's favorite. He loves going there. But I would say just go to them. All these they all have landscaping companies that they use. So if you did just buy a place and you really want to up the curb appeal, you can get a plan put in place with some help. And it might take you 10 years to buy all the plants, but at least you know what you're doing from there. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying your summertime, and I will see you again next week, and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys. Bye.